Welcome to Balance Millennial Monday. Welcome. Let me get TikTok. Let me go on Exile TikTok and let's try again. It's already tripping. TikTok already played with me last week. We ain't gonna let TikTok play with us this week. So let me pull up my notes. Welcome. Let me get TikTok up and then we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started. Today we are doing a live Q&A because I just want to make sure I answer some questions about the From Doubt to Decision Challenge because it does begin next Sunday. And I don't want you missing out on this challenge. I don't want you missing out. I want you to be part of this transformation, y'all, okay? I want y'all to be part of this transformation. All right. Now, welcome. Again, my name is Key. I'm the Conscious Living Coach, and I help guide millennials out of survival mode and into a more balanced lifestyle. So today we are doing a live Q&A for Balanced Millennial Monday. So if you have any questions, definitely drop them in the chat so that way I can answer your question. But I also already have some questions prepared for y'all, just to answer any questions you have about the Doubt to Decision Challenge. And I'm also going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link now so that way we don't have to do that later. And then let me pin this and drop it on Facebook. Hey, Erica. And then let me pin this on Facebook. And then let me drop it on. And then let me see if I can pin it on. Pin it on. Yep. Pinned it on there. If you are watching on TikTok, I don't want to mess this screen up like I did last week trying to leave a comment. So the link is in my bio. Or just DM me. And I will definitely send you I'll send you the link. But let's get started because I'm really not gonna be on here long. We're gonna do this thing and call it a night. So really, again, we're doing a Q&A today for the from Doubt to Decision Challenge because I want you to have as much information about this challenge as possible because I do think this is a challenge that can really, really transform you, especially y'all. It's a full moon tomorrow. So I would love for you, if you've already signed up for the challenge or if you are going to sign up for the challenge, I would love for you to do like a full moon release and to just kind of release fears, release worries, release concerns, like release whatever you feel like is your baggage right now. I would love for you to do a little ritual and do a little release tonight, tomorrow. I think you have like three days for full moon energy. So give yourself about do this within like 3 days and just cleanse, y'all. Release things, get rid of things that are holding you back, get rid of things that you no longer desire in your life anymore, and then sign up for the challenge and join me on Sunday. Because when I tell you, it's gonna be amazing. I'm excited for it. I haven't decided if I'm gonna go like presentation style and do like a slide deck because I'm fire at creating like slide decks, or if I'm just gonna like pull up a note thing, type some things out, and leave it like discussion based. I don't know yet. Y'all let me know what y'all think, especially if you've signed up. Let me know what you would prefer. Do you want to see a slide deck or do you want to kind of like more freestyle? Because it's already organized. I already have it like each day like organized. But I can create slides. I can make some pretty slides. We can do it like that. I love slide decks. So just let me know, especially if you've already signed up or if you're thinking about signing up. Let me know what you think. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Erica said definitely would do that. It was amazing last time I did a release. Yeah. Erica we did a full moon release for her. I think what did we do, Erica? We did the letter. Did we do the letter for your full moon release? There are like multiple methods of a full moon release, depending on like how deep spiritually you want to go into it. Like I believe in I do baths. I use moon water, storm water, depending on, what's going on. So yeah, do a full moon release. If you have questions about that, definitely just DM me. And I can share a video. You can do meditations. I like to use water. I'm a water sign, so I do believe that's why Erica's a fire sign. So that's why with her full moon release, we did fire. Because I do believe in using your elements to cleanse. To manifest, to attract. I believe in using your elements. I'm a water sign, so I usually do things in water. I usually do baths and things like that. I said I wasn't gonna hold y'all. Let me go. Okay. First question. So what is the Doubt to Decision Challenge and how will it help you? So the From Doubt to Decision Challenge is a 3-day live challenge, y'all. This challenge begins on September 22nd at 8 p.m. We'll be off at like 8:45, 8:50-ish. So 45, 50 minutes max. I'm not going to keep y'all on past that time. I know I say that, but I'm dead serious. I'm not going to keep y'all on past that. And this challenge is designed to help break free from the cycle of overthinking, fear, and indecision. So again, it's okay to have fear. It's not okay to allow fear to stop you from making the decision. And so the whole point of this challenge is for you to start to learn how to do shit scared. Like you have to learn how to do it scared. If you keep allowing fear to stop you from making decisions in your life, fear is what's going to decide how you live your life. And people can tell. People on the outside can tell when fear is making your decisions in your life. I remember getting into it because I've always been who I am. So any client that has worked with me personally, anybody that knows me personally, I have always been who I am. So I remember like getting into it with people back in the day about like things in my life that I wouldn't accept. And they would always be like, oh, well, you don't know what you're going to accept. You don't know what you're going to do, blah, 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 blah. You can say that. You can say that. But when you don't let fear run your life, you do know what you're going to do because you're not. I know I'm not going to choose fear. I know I'm not going to choose stagnancy. I know I'm not going to choose abuse. I know I'm not going to choose anything that's detrimental to my mental health. I know that those things about me. And so that's where I want to get you to in this challenge. I want to get you to a point where you are going to choose your higher self, the best decision for yourself in the long run, no matter how scared it is. No matter how scary it is, no matter how scary it is to apply to that $100,000 job, you're going to do it. No matter how much you worry about being denied for certain things, whether it's a new home, a new apartment, a new job, a career change, a school application, no matter what it is, I want you to build the muscle of being able to do it scared. So in the From Doubt to Decision Challenge, that is what we're going to help you do. You're going to learn practical tools and strategies that'll help you gain clarity. It's going to help you calm your mind. It's going to help you make decisions with confidence that you've been putting off, because I'm sure that's something that you've been putting off doing right now. If you're watching live, drop it in the comments. If you're watching the recording, drop in the comments something that you have been putting off right now. For me, it's finishing my application to finish my master's program. Thank you, Erica, for the rose. I feel like an NPC anytime somebody like give me a gift on TikTok. I feel like I got to do something. But drop a comment right now about something that you have been putting off and something that you need to make a decision about, and you've just been avoiding either making that decision or taking the action to do it. For me, it is finishing my application for school. I got to call them folks, and I was like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And then Saturday came, and then I was like, okay, I'll do it on Monday. And then it's going to be Tuesday now. And so I'm going to have to make myself do this phone call tomorrow so that way I can finish my application to finish my master's program. Canario said laundry. Yes, girl, I got a basket of clothes right here in front of me that I need to fold. I am normally somebody who folds laundry right out of the dryer. But because I wash clothes in my mama's house, I don't be feeling like it sometimes. Like sometimes by the time the clothes are done drying, I just go ahead and put them in a basket and take them home. But normally I fold them. Canario said prep for that interview. No, ma'am. As soon as this live ends, you're going to go prep for that interview. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. Canary said she's putting off prepping for that interview. No, ma'am. What are you putting off right now? The goal is by the end of these 3 days in the From Doubt to Decision Challenge. Whatever you're putting off, you either do it or you make a decision about how you're like what you're gonna do. Because there are things that maybe you can't action on right now, but you need to decide. Like even me going back to get my master's, like to complete I only have 2 semesters left, y'all. But even me going back to complete my master's, before I even started the application again, I had to decide that that's what I was going to do. I had to make a decision and say, I am going back to school to get my master's. I had to make that decision. So at the end of the 3-day challenge, you don't have to take an action on something. I would love for you to. I would love for you to just go ahead and take even one small action on whatever you've been putting off. But at the end of the day, I want you to decide. I want you to decide. I have been out of school for like a year and a half now. So it's taken me a year and a half just to decide. Just to make a decision and say that, yes, I am going back to school. It has taken me a year and a half just to decide. And as y'all can see, now it's taking me like a week to do the application. So it happens in steps. It happens in phases. But I want you to end the 3-day challenge with either making a decision and or taking an action towards that decision. All right, so who is this who is the From Doubt to Decision challenge designed for, and will it work for someone in any situation? So this challenge is perfect for millennials who often struggle with overthinking, with fear, with intense stress when making big decisions. So if you get to feeling those stressful symptoms anytime it's time for you to make a decision, then this challenge is for you. If your stomach starts hurting, if you get headaches, if you're procrastinating, because y'all, procrastination is not about laziness. Procrastination is about fear. You are scared of the outcome. So it feels better to you to put it off for as long as you can, so the way you don't have to deal with the outcome. You're scared of the outcome. So if you find yourself getting into these symptoms where it's like you're thinking about it all night long so you can't sleep. We talked about symptoms last month. I think that was our very first topic when we started overthinking, is we talked about symptoms. So these are symptoms of overthinking. You're not able to sleep. You're restless. You're always on edge. If you have these symptoms every single time it's time for you to make a decision, then the From Doubt to Decision challenge is for you, because what part of the challenge is helping you recognize those symptoms first off, and helping you calm and soothe those symptoms by just making a decision. I'm telling y'all, when you are stressed out about making a decision, the relief that you feel when you decide feels so good. But because you're so used to being indecisive, you're more so attached to the feeling of being indecisive. You don't know what that relief feels like yet. You haven't taught your body what that relief feels like. I want you to teach your body what that relief feels like in 3 days. In 3 days, I want you to teach your body what that relief feels like. Canario said anxiety is definitely a big indicator of fear of decisions for me. And yes, when you start getting scared, that's how you know you're doing the right thing. When you start getting scared about making that decision, you're doing the right thing. And you're doing the right thing because when you're transforming your life, when you're making shifts in your life, when you're changing your family lineage. Y'all know I'm big on community and family bloodlines. When you're changing your family lineage, that comes with big decisions. That's scary as fuck. It's scary as fuck. So I don't want you to think that you're coming into this challenge and I'm supposed to tell you that, oh, you just shouldn't have fear and fear be gone and get rid of this fear with this full moon. No, I'm telling you that you are going to learn how to do that shit scared in 3 days. In 3 days, you are going to be able to recognize what symptoms you have when these symptoms come up, and you're going to be able to make a decision anyway. Like, I do big girl shit all the time, y'all. Even today, I was literally proud of myself today because one of the things that I'm working on personally is Rich's homework, like not getting so angry while helping him with his homework, because he's 5. That's not going to help him learn. That's not going to, make him want to learn. That's not going to help him. So I'm the adult. I have to make the necessary changes in order to best support my child for his homework. So For me, I'm having to recognize when I get frustrated and calm myself right then and there in real time. So if you've been following me for a long time, or if you work with me personally, you know I'm really big on in real time. So I don't want to teach you something that you have to use in hindsight all the time. I don't want you to just self-reflect. I want you to be aware in real time and make decisions and choices in real time and shift your behavior, your thoughts in real time, the same way that I do, the same way that I teach my clients to do. So if that's something that you struggle with in real time, then this challenge is going to be for you. If you find yourself second guessing, if you find yourself feeling overwhelmed every time it's time to make a decision, then the From Doubt to Decision challenge is for you. So this is whether you're dealing with a personal situation, a professional situation, life-changing decisions, like the tools that you're going to learn in the From Doubt to Decision challenge is going to help you in all these areas of your life. Because at the end of the day, all these things are connected. Your personal life is going to link to your professional life. Your professional life is going to link to your personal life. These things are connected. So if you have a personal decision that you need to make, it's probably stressing you out and impacting how well you work. If you have a professional decision that you have to make, it's probably stressing you out and impacting your home life. I noticed that when work is like really, really pissing me off, it's harder for me to do Rich's homework with him. I get more upset. I have less patience. I have less energy to be patient and to engage. So I realize those things in real time, and then I learn to shift them as the weeks continue. Because now we're in month 2 of school, and I did good. I didn't yell at all today, y'all. I didn't get mad at all today. I didn't send him to his room today. We did really good today, y'all. I'm real proud of myself. But again, that comes with that self-awareness and being able to shift your behavior in real time. And that is what I want you to gain from the From Doubt to Decision challenge in 3 days, y'all. In 3 days. Just 3 days. In less than 3 hours, because I told y'all it's gonna be about from 8 to 8:45. I know, right? And Rich is so smart, y'all. So I really had to like check myself because I used to teach. And I'm always somebody who likes to push. Of course, I'm a personal, development person. Like I like to push past limits, but I have to like recognize with him that this is all new to him. These are, things that he doesn't know for real. So I have to slow down and like give him the space to learn it, kind of thing. So yeah, I ain't gonna do too much on Rich. I ain't gonna do too much on Rich. All right, so what type of decisions will we focus on in the From Doubt to Decision challenge? So this challenge is not limited to just one type of decision. We'll focus on whatever decisions are currently creating doubt or dread in your life. So although we're doing this as a group, this is a group challenge. The same way I'm asking y'all now, like what are you lacking? Like, where do you need to make a decision right now? Like, you're going to drop that in the chat. Like, this is going to be very interactive because, again, I'm about action. I'm not trying to preach at y'all. I'm not trying to teach at y'all. I am about action. I want you to take action by the end of these 3 days. That is the whole point in the From Doubt to Decision challenge, is that you have made a decision and that you take action. So in order for you to do that, I need to know what you're stuck on. I need to know what you're stuck on. So it's not going to be one specific thing that you're stuck on. This could be about your career. This could be about your relationship. This could be about your finances. This could be about your personal growth. So whatever you feel like is holding you back, whatever is making you feel stuck, that's where you're going to focus on. That's what I want you to bring to the challenge. That's what I want you to be ready to discuss and ready to work on. It's best to choose one thing. I would say max of 3. Depends on how much work you're ready to put in. If you like, I don't work with you already and I'm on 10, I can do this shit. You done already taught me so many things, and you can bring 3 things to the challenge, bring 3. But if you've never worked with me before and this is like your first time, doing this kind of challenge, then I would advise only bringing one thing that you want to make a decision about. I know, right? Erica said she on 100. Erica is on 100. She is on 100. We talked recently and I was okay, girl. So yeah, we're not focused on just one, type of decision. Wherever you feeling stuck at, that's what you need to bring to this challenge, because I want you to be completely unstuck. Honestly, I want you to be unstuck by day 2, but it's a 3-day challenge. So end goal is day 3, but I want you to be unstuck by day 2. So how long is each day going to last? So how long does each, oh, TikTok over here making noise. I don't know what's going on. Thanks, Erica, for the rose. Okay, so how long does each session last, and what does the daily commitment look like? So I love this question because yes, please, you need to know what you should be expecting each day, right? So each day of the challenge, the session is going to be, I have on my notes 30 to 45 minutes. It's probably going to be 45. I doubt that I'll be able to finish in 30. Because like I said, I'm not doing lecture style. Like probably the first 5 to 10 minutes is going to be, oh, thanks, Erica. She said my live goal was reached. So probably the first 5 to 10 minutes is going to be more of me like talking and like providing information. But for the most part, this is very interactive. Like this is very much like y'all telling me what you need and me providing you with live support. Like this is what this challenge looks like. So this is not like me lecturing at y'all for 45 minutes. You about to be doing some work. So you need to have your journal. If you need to get the visionary journal, I'm pretty sure you can get it on Amazon for Prime delivery. If you have Prime, you can get it in 2 days. You'll have it before the challenge starts. So again, you can type in the visionary journal, Keandra Ware, get your visionary journal ready. So yeah, 30 to 45 minutes, most likely 45. So we're going to be talking about strategies. We're going to be talking about exercises based on what you all telling me, where you're stuck at. That's how I'm going to deliver basically. So the sessions are designed to be manageable, so you can immediately apply what you learned. Again, we're talking about action. I am about action. I'm not trying to sit up here and talk to y'all and lecture. I do that on Mondays. On Mondays, I lecture, I teach, I train. We do that every Monday. In my challenges, and when you're working with me, I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna tell you what it is, and you're gonna tell me what you need, and I'm gonna give you what you need. That's how that's gonna go. So it'll be like some exercises. There is going to be homework each day because I do want you to be doing something actively each day. So there will be like a homework exercise each day, but it's not going to be nothing heavy, nothing big. It's not going to be anything wild. It'll probably be like just simple journaling prompts for you to like actually write out like what's going on, because again, awareness is a big part of this. Y'all know I'm really big on awareness. That's where when I first started coaching, my focus was mainly on awareness. But now I've just learned how to incorporate that in my work because that's important regardless. So yeah, really the main commitment is just showing up for the live sessions. I'm going to open the Zoom room like about 10 minutes early each day. And we are not on CPT. I'm starting at 8 o'clock. Especially on Monday, because I'm going live on the challenges on Monday too. I'm not canceling Balance Millennial Monday. I'm still going to do Balance Millennial Monday. So I'm open the Zoom room about 10 minutes early. So that means you'll have about 10 minutes to enter the Zoom room and be present. At 8 o'clock, I'm running my mouth. My mouth will be running at 8 p.m. And then by 8:45, we will be done. You'll get the homework assignment live. I'm going to give you the homework assignment live. And I'll post it in the Facebook group, because the expectation too is that if you're joining the challenge, I want you to join the Facebook group because community is part of it. I want you to be communicating with other people who are in the challenge, just sharing your thoughts, sharing your concerns, sharing the things that are keeping you stuck. Because at the end of the day, community is how you elevate. I have gotten to where I'm at because of my community at the end of the day, like period. My community has been very instrumental in the opportunities that I've been able to have, the confidence I have in my skill set. I coached my friends before I started coaching non-friends. So my friends were my first clients. So yeah, join the Facebook group. Even if you're not part of the challenge, still join the Facebook group because I love it. I've been posting in there. I've been trying to make sure it's like active and staying engaged. All right. So will I need to share personal experiences, or can I participate privately? So you don't have to share your personal experiences live in the challenge. I'm never going to make anybody do anything they don't want to do at the end of the day. But because this is a live challenge about action, I am expecting you to like engage. So even if you would prefer to send, because this is Zoom, so it's over Zoom. So even if you would prefer to send me like your responses directly, like in that private DM, that's perfectly fine too. And then I can respond to you in the private DM through the Zoom. But of course, if you're comfortable, please share publicly, like, please share. Again, this is about community. It's about working together. There are probably some things that you're experiencing that someone else in the group can help you with. So share it publicly. It's up to you. Let's see. So, because again, at the end of the day, the goal is your personal growth. So you can engage however you feel best supports that. So maybe you don't want to post in the Facebook group, but you want to comment on posts. That's perfectly fine. I'm not going to be like, oh, you're inactive in the group, I'm going to kick you out. Now, that may change later on down the line once the group gets bigger and there's more activity. I may get to a point where it's like, oh, if you're not active in the group, I have to remove you kind of thing. But that's not right now. That's later on down the line. So how much you engage really just depends on your comfort level. But I will say too, the more that you engage, the more that you're going to get from the experience. Because again, it's 3 days, 45 minutes each day. So that's less than 3 hours for the week. So the more that you engage, the more that you talk in the Facebook group, because the Facebook group is called the Balanced Millennial. So you can type that in on Facebook and request to join the group. I'll add you. You just have to have a real Facebook page. If it does not look like a real Facebook page, I won't add you. All right. So what tools or techniques will we use to move from doubt to decision, to making confident decisions? Ooh. All right. So some tools. So we're going to use a combination, right? There have to be some mindset shifts. So in the challenge, we're going to be doing some mindset shifts. One of the biggest mindset shifts that we are going to do in these 3 days is you're going to learn how to make overthinking your superpower. Because I hear clients tell me all the time, y'all, clients tell me all the time that, oh my gosh, I overthink so much. I hate how much I overthink. I'm always you know how much I overthink. Like, it's always framed in a negative way. So we are going to use some reframing techniques in order to shift how you think about overthinking. Because when you think about overthinking, in order for you to see that as your superpower, you have to see that for the positive of it. Because it impacts you negatively so much, you're not able to see the positive in overthinking. But someone who overthinks can plan like hell, okay? Because you done already thought of every outcome that could happen when we go to the movies, when we go to this concert, when we go out to eat. You have already thought about every single outcome. You're an amazing planner. You are an amazing planner. When you're overthinking, you have already thought of all the pros and cons. You've already thought of all the best things that can happen, all the worst things that can happen. So you are amazing at analyzing. You're amazing at analyzing. When you're overthinking, you are someone who cares deeply and passionately about things, okay? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not someone who overthinks a lot. You know why I don't overthink a lot? Because I don't be caring. There are a lot of things that I just don't care about. So it's not worth my time to overthink it because I genuinely don't give a fuck. But because you overthink, you're passionate. You give a fuck about so much stuff that you can't help but think about it late at night. You can't help but think about it on your drive home. You can't help but think about it while you're having a conversation because you give so much of a fuck about it. You're so passionate about it. It feels so intense in your body that you have to care about it. That's good. That's good because y'all, I feel like a big problem that overthinkers have is that you're overthinking about the wrong things. And so that's going to be one of the shifts that we have in the 3-day challenge is that you need to start overthinking about the shit that matters. You overthinking about people who don't care about you. Fuck them. You overthinking about a job that's going to replace you the moment you quit. Fuck that job. You overthinking about these kids that are ungrateful. Fuck them kids, okay? You need to start overthinking about shit that actually matters. And so that's one thing that the challenge is going to definitely help you hone in on is what actually matters, what's actually important, what you actually need to be focused on. Because there are times where I'm staying up late at night because I'm thinking so hard about my business. Like I have like so many ideas will come to me before I go to sleep. Hey, Key. So many ideas will come to me before I go to sleep because I'm so passionate about my business. I'm so passionate about helping people. I'm so passionate about helping people transform their lives. Like this is so passionate for me that I spend a lot of time overthinking about it, like before bed or when I'm like organizing and creating things. I'm like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. Oh, I think they would like this. I think this will be helpful for them. You know, I'm always overthinking about that. But that's beneficial for me because what I do in my business helps support y'all. This challenge was from me overthinking. So what I do in my business helps me support y'all. So I'm overthinking about things that matter. I want you to do the same thing. Because when you're overthinking about things that don't matter, you're just exhausted. You're leaving yourself burnt out. By the end of the 3-day challenge, by the end of the From Doubt to Decision challenge, you should only be overthinking about shit that matters. Because one of the techniques, and I'm going to just throw this out real quick, and I want y'all to use this and then message me and tell me how, if it works. Not if it works. Use this technique and then message me and tell me when it works. So one of the techniques that I love, y'all, that I'm really big on is a stop sign. Is the stop sign, is the stop sign, is the stop sign. When you are overthinking about shit that does not matter, the first thing you want to do is immediately pull up a stop sign. Like if you're a visual person, see the stop sign in your head. Again, y'all know y'all learned about me recently. I see words. So I will visualize a stop sign, but my stop sign will say stop because I'm going to see the words first. So when you're overthinking about shit that does not matter, I immediately put up that stop sign and get your ass up. Immediately put up a stop sign and get your ass up. Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I started the challenge on Sunday instead of doing like the middle of the week or starting on Monday. I started the challenge on Sunday because I want you to use the techniques that you learned on Sunday at work on Monday. And then I want you to come back Monday night at 8 p.m. I want you to come back Monday night at 8 p.m. And I want you to tell me how you were able to use what you learned on Sunday at work on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I want you to use what you learned on Sunday and Monday at work on Tuesday. And I want you to use that with the kids on Tuesday. And then Tuesday, on our final day of the challenge, I want you to come back and I want you to tell me, how what you've learned on Sunday and Monday has made your whole week transform. Your whole week is better. Erica said, I've done that and it did help. Yes, I'm telling you, simple, right? Simple technique. Yeah, I don't have fancy, elaborate techniques. I don't, because I'm not going to do them. I'm not going to do them, so I can't teach them to y'all because I'm not going to do a lot of these fancy, elaborate techniques that people have. Nothing wrong with that. Some people's brain works better like that. My brain works better the simpler it is. The simpler. That just sound country coming to simpler. More simple. That sound country too. Shit. The simpler it is for me to do, the more likely I'm going to do it. I can't lie to you. The more steps it is, the less likely I'm going to do it. So all the techniques that I teach my clients, all the techniques that I use myself, they're simple. They're things that you would be like, really? That's it? A stop sign? Just a stop sign. Like that's it. I'm telling you. So however you visualize things, whether it's words, whether it's images, whether it like if you don't have an internal dialogue, like and you conceptualize things, whatever that looks like inside of your head, stop sign. Bring out the stop sign. Bring out the stop sign. Every time you start to overthinking, bring out the stop sign. So that's going to be one of the techniques that we talk about over the 3-day challenge. It's just simple techniques that you can use immediately. Like literally, if you are the session's going to end at about 8:45, right? So 8:45, bedtime is going to be coming up soon. You go to bed and you having a hard time because you're overthinking, pull that stop sign out right then and there. Right then and there, stop sign. Nope, I ain't think about that. Next thought. Next thought. What's next? What else, brain? Brain, what else you got for me? What else you got for me, brain? Because I ain't think about that shit. I'm thinking about something else. Okay. All right. So I think I'm on my last. Let me see. Okay. Yep. Last question, y'all. Look at that. 7 questions. 7 is my number. I'm a July baby. All right. So what kind of results can I expect by the end of the From Doubt to Decision challenge? So by the end of the challenge, and I've been telling y'all this throughout this whole live, by the end of the challenge, you can expect to have more clarity around what you actually desire, a deeper understanding of what's been holding you back, and actionable tools to make decisions with confidence. The whole point of this challenge is that I want you to do it scared. I want you to do it scared. It does not matter how scary that is. It don't matter how scary it is to cut that man off. It don't matter how scary it is to cut that friend off. It don't matter how scary it is to slide in that girl DMs because you want to make friends with her. It does not matter how scary it is to apply to that $99,000 salary job. It does not matter how scary it is to text whoever you need to text and have that hard conversation. It does not matter how scary it is to be honest the next time somebody asks you a question. I want you to do that shit scared. So by the end of the From Doubt to Decision challenge, I want you to do it scared. Whatever scares the fuck out of you, I want you to do that by the end of day 3. By the end of day 3, I want you to be doing that shit scared, terrified, shaking in your boots. I want you to do it anyway. So by the end of the challenge, I want you to have built up the muscle, built up the confidence to do it scared. Okay? So that is from the From Doubt to Decision live challenge. It's a 3-day challenge. This challenge starts on September 22nd. I don't want to mess up my TikTok stream like I did last week. So if you are interested in joining the challenge and you have not joined yet, the link is in my bio, but you can also DM me and I will send it to you personally. If you are interested and you're on the live right now, you're watching, just drop a comment and I will make sure to DM you as soon as the live ends because we are about to end. I did better than I thought. It's still a little long, 36 minutes in. But again, the challenge begins this Sunday, September 22nd. The challenge is going to be 3 days at 8 p.m. Eastern. I want you there live because you're only going to have the recording. You're only going to have access to the recording for 7 days. And the reason why I'm only going to give you access to the recording for 7 days is because if you sign up for this challenge, preferably I prefer you to be there live. But if you can't be there live, I want you to go ahead and watch the live videos. And I want you to go ahead and take action. I don't want you holding on to the challenge videos for a month, for 2 months, for 3 months. You signed up now. I want you to do the work now. You signed up now. I want you to do the work now. So you're only going to have 7-day access to the recording because I want you to do the work now. That's all. And I'm probably going to host this challenge every quarter. This is probably going to be something I do every quarter. I feel like I'm going to enjoy this challenge. I'm going to enjoy it. So thank y'all for joining me for another Balanced Millennial Monday. Again, if you are interested in joining the From Doubt to Decision challenge, please DM me. I've decided so I can send the link over so you can get more information. Please watch this Q&A video all the way through. If you have a question I did not answer, either comment or send me a message and I will be happy to answer any questions you have. The last day to sign up is going to be this Saturday, September 21st. So the last day to sign up is this Saturday. After this Saturday, you got to wait until the next time I host the challenge. Thank you to everybody that joined. And I will see y'all again next week for another Balanced Millennial Monday.